Yo, what's good, man? Man, I've been noticing a whole bunch of Spence hate lately. And this really surprised me because he was announced to pull out of the fight because he had a retinal tear in his eye. And instantly the reaction on Facebook, social media, comment sections, everywhere. Everybody is saying Errol Spence is faking the injury. And that really took me off guard. That took me off guard. I mean, I expected like probably some Bud fans or something like that to say something like that, but I don't see why Spence would fake this injury. To be honest, Spence and Terrence Crawford been calling out Manny Pacquiao for a few years now before the Thurman fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how is he gonna finally get to the big stage and want to fake an injury? See, a lot of people wanted to see this fight because it was a very legacy defining fight for both men. Because if Pacquiao was to beat Spence, everybody gonna want to put him over Floyd. And if Spence wins, he is officially the cash cow in the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? So Spence got a lot of scrutiny for pulling out of this fight. I'm not with that fake injury shit, man, because anything can happen in sparring. I really think that this was probably like a clash of heads with his sparring partner. There was sparring footage released where Spence was getting tagged up and all that. I wonder if that was his team or somebody that didn't like him, because it showed him getting fucked up, getting catching shots while he trying to come in like a Manny Pacquiao style type, in and out sparring partner working on mimicking Pacquiao. And in that clip, it damn sure looked like it was working. So everybody wanted to point to that as the time where he probably split his retina. Other people, besides the people who says it's fake altogether. And I think, like I said, I think it was an accident in sparring. I mean, we was a couple of weeks out from the fight, so he probably was still sparring. They take that last week off before the fight off. But I don't think that's fucked up though. Spence never pulled out of a fight before, and I never really seen Spence contradicting himself on anything before, so I don't see why people think this is a lie. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get it. But Jordanis Ugas, the WBA champion, who got Pacquiao belt after Pacquiao got stripped for trying to go dancing with Conor McGregor and having his name linked to Ryan Garcia. So Pacquiao is going to be fighting for his belt back, and Ugas got to prove that he's the real WBA champion. And that's going to be a tough and rugged fight, I believe. I believe it's going to be real close. I don't even think it's going to be like 8-4 or nothing like that if Pacquiao wins. I think Pacquiao probably will win a 7-5 or a controversial decision. Ugas got that really rough Cuban style. Get up on you, get on the inside, try to tear you down with them body shots. Manny Pacquiao been stopped to the body before when he was young, before any of us knew him like that. And he gonna be the smaller dude, and Ugas gonna be stronger. I don't really know who to say has more power because Ugas was in that Figueroa fight, Omar Figueroa, and he should have got him out of there. He was hitting them nice, clean punches. Really should have got him out of there in the first half of the fight, but he couldn't do it. He was hitting this man with everything he got. But Manny Pacquiao, I believe, has a little more power because he, even at 40 years old, he hurt Thurman to the body and dropped Thurman in the first round too. So it looked like he gonna have more power throughout the fight. I think Ugas has more strength, if you know what I'm saying. But I think the odds got Pacquiao at like a minus 335 right now. That's good money to bet on Ugas because shit, I think this is a 50-50 fight still. And they had the same amount of time to train for each other. Ugas already been training. But no, though, man. And Bernard Hopkins, you even got legends and stuff talking about Spence is faking the injury. That's just weird, bro. Bernard Hopkins really coming at this man like this. B-Hop last fight, it looked like he took a dive out of the ring, but nobody really questioned him about that. And his golden boy star, Ryan Garcia, with all pulling out of like 4 fights in a row, talking about mental health and all that shit. I ain't hear him speaking out about that or Fury with this fake ass COVID. At least Spence got a picture right there showing that he had surgery. All the only pictures Fury had was out at the casino and the car dealership and all that shit after announcing he had COVID. And get the hell out of here. But Spence the one faking. Come on now. But I just wanted to clear that up for a second, man. I don't see why the hell Spence would duck Pacquiao. Pacquiao is the opportunity that everybody in the welterweight division been waiting for. Terrence Crawford, goddamn, been waiting on Pacquiao fight for about 7 years, bro. And shit, Spence, you can pull up interviews and all that shit. Spence been chasing Pacquiao for about 3 years now. And all these other people out here talking about Spence might not ever fight again. Oh, the injury. Oh, he got to sit out at least a year. Man, Spence say that he'll be ready by the end of the year for the winner of Ugas Pacquiao. And I'm going to take his word for it. It's his body. And to be honest, he went to 3 different doctors and tried to get somebody to say that he was okay to fight, but he couldn't get it. The Nevada State Commission found his torn retina. So he went and got opinions, and nobody said he could fight right now, so he ain't gonna do it. Shit. Even if he had got 1 doctor out of like 4 to say you can go fight, that's still not really good enough. And if from what I seen, if you break that eye in that fight, man, it don't look like you can go. Cause pretty much everybody who I seen break their eye in the fight, they had to throw that towel in, man. They couldn't keep going. I know that shit hurt. And you gonna still have punches coming at you too. It ain't like Pacquiao gonna miss all the goddamn punches. So yeah, you could be like blind forever trying to get this payday right now, you know? So I don't think Spence should have fought either. It's a lot of conspiracy theories and shit talking about, oh, Spence just helped Pacquiao and Ugas build the fight. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I feel for everybody who spent on front row tickets. Man, people that spent thousands of dollars for this fight right here, man. I love this matchup too. I know people sick because not only that, they be getting hotel rooms in Vegas and all that, thinking that you got Spence. Nah, it's done switched up with like 10 days left. It's Ugas now. Maybe the city of Las Vegas will still attract these people, you know what I'm saying, and make them still want to come. I think the fight is a good fight, you know what I'm saying? But my only thing about it is if Manny Pacquiao wins, will he do the right thing with the belt and go unify? You know what I'm saying? He's getting old. I feel like it's either unify or retire. This man had the WBA belt and he got stripped because he was about to go fight Conor McGregor and hold up the sport with the WBA belt. At least when Floyd fought McGregor, he was done. He wasn't holding up no belts from nobody or nothing like that. That was flat out wrong from Pacquiao. And then Pacquiao let his name be linked with Ryan Garcia. And that's when the WBA stepped in and pulled the belt from him. So I'm just wondering, will he do the right thing if he wins this belt and go fight Spence? You know what I'm saying? That'll be a 3 belt, 4 belts unification for the winner in Spence. An extra accolade for Spence missing this fight. For Spence's sake, I think he should probably want Pacquiao to win because that is a shitload of money right there. He'll get at least 10 million to fight Pacquiao, especially if Pacquiao look impressive and beat up Ugas. That'll probably be about 12 million for Spence. I don't think he'll get that fight in the Ugas. Depending on what the numbers look like for this. If Ugas beat up Pacquiao and they do good numbers, do great numbers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can make a lot of money with Ugas. Make it a big event. Because if I know if he beat Pacquiao, man, he gonna have his whole country behind him for real, for real. But yeah, though, I just wanted to touch on this situation for a second. Spence is not ducking. Y'all fucking need to mature. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever caught Spence in like a blatant lie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to chill out with that shit. And how come every time, see, when I'm talking shit about a fighter and I come out with this funny ass joke or whatever, it's always somebody, oh, you got to respect fighters, man. They get in the ring and risk their lives. Where's this energy at for Spence? Virgil Ortiz came out with a tweet saying that. But other than that, it's about 75% of people trolling Spence saying that he's faking his injury. I didn't even think the public even felt like that about this dude. I thought everybody was cool, except for Crawford fans and probably Pacquiao fans as of now. Pacquiao fans was really tripping, man. Literally everybody I seen on Facebook making posts. Oh, he faked it. He faked it. And how about Terrence Crawford? He allowed his team to fucking talk shit about Spence like this. Like, I don't know. I don't really like that one-way respect shit from Spence and to Bud. It's like every time Spence say something about Bud, he's classy and all that with it. Every time Bud talk about Spence, it got to be like a little shot here and there. In his last interview, instead of giving him props for his pay-per-view and just be like, yeah, that was a good event. Oh, me and Mikey, we could have did the same numbers, if not more, man. I ain't taking none from Spence, but Mikey bring his own numbers. But Mikey hasn't been on pay-per-view since fighting Spence. You know what I'm saying? And his nephew, Travion Crawford, bro, this dude went live with an eye patch trolling Spence. Just immature as fuck. I think he a fighter too. That's some real immature shit. It's like Bud fans really don't like Spence, bro. But it feel like Spence fans just laughing at Bud's competition, really, not really at Bud. You know what I'm saying? Bud competition is like that because he chose to stay out top rank. That's just what it is. But yeah, though, man, I just wanted to touch on this because it ain't right. Everybody is trolling this man because he got hurt. Don't want to see the man get the bag. Don't want to see the man turn into the cash cow. You know what I'm saying? This man said he on the undisputed path, but he had to take this Pacquiao fight, man, because that's the money right there. Just pick up the money on the way and stay on the undisputed path. But let's see what happens next, though, yo.